In this video, we're going to look at a new feature that Klaviyo added to the new builder that was available before in sign-up forms, but they've now added it to templates, which is great. And that is the ability to pull down a custom Google font or Typekit font or your own hosted font right within the builder versus adding styling to the template. So to do that, you'll click on your text block, you'll highlight what you want to change. And then here you have all of your fonts that you've loaded. These are all Google fonts, but say we want to add a new font. We'll go over to Google. Let's pick a font. We'll pick Open Sans. And then go back here. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. So below the WebSafe fonts, you'll click Add Font. You'll get this pop-up where you can just pick your font right from this list. So let's look for this. And then you'll have options for the variants. Do you want to have bold, italic, extra bold? Make sure you select everything that you think you might use so it loads it into your list. And then set a fallback font. For this one will probably be like Helvetica. And then you can do this with Adobe Fonts too. You just need to have your Typekit URL from your account. But for now, we'll just focus on Google Fonts. We'll click Add Font. Now this font becomes part of our list. So we should see it in here. You can search for it too. So here are the fonts that we loaded. So now you can just highlight and change directly in the text block. So if you have a template that you're building and you're going to reuse the same web font over and over again, we would still recommend adding the custom font styling into the footer or somewhere in the template that won't be deleted. So we'll include that below. But what that looks like is, let's add a text block down here. We'll click on source, and then you'll just paste in, here's an existing one. We'll paste this in. And so here we have a URL for Montserrat. That's the font that we're using, but say we wanted to change it to this one. I have two fonts loaded here, so I'm gonna remove all of these. And I'm gonna add these. I'm gonna select this one and bold, and that will give me this URL that I can paste right here. And then I'll just want to change the font name. So you could type this in, but I like to paste it in just in case. Open here, and then this will affect the button, which is not part of the Klaviyo snippet that they provide, so we'll provide that one here. And then you'll click here, and then you'll see the font has changed already. So this is better if you're going to use Open Sans all the way through your whole template. You might as well just apply it down there. And then say you want to use something that's not being pulled in from your styling, you can select it like we had this font. And you can just apply it to that one block. So very convenient to have these right here inside the text editor.